Okay, let's see if we can luck out on this shot. I don't know why. This playthrough, it is ridiculously lucky for us. Haha!
Alien patrol.
Infiltrator! Now, hello, I'm Brian, and welcome back to another episode of XCOM 2 Star Wars. So we are heading to the Retaliation Mission in the New Arctic, the Advent, and the Chosen has decided to strike on our allies, and we will not stand by and watch them burn. So we are going to head down and we are going to chase away these Advent scums, or Galactic Empire scums, I should say. Let's go.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Okay, let's set up our team. Okay, let's clear the deck first. Elena will go. She will be our trump card, so to speak, when we are facing the Chosen. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's basically the... Alright. Okay, the next up is our marksman. Accurate. I will not be assigning a marksman rifle or the typical sniper rifle. I'll be giving him basically a variant of the Victor rifle as well, because I really wanted the mobility, the capability to be able to move and shoot is much more important than the like 1 or 2 damage that 1 or 2 extra damage each shot is going to do. It is going to be useful, but then on lower ranks, especially when they have a little bit of a low aim, even if they are braced and then they have like squad sight range, basically they can shoot targets that are not within their visual range but are in range of other people's vision. Still, they will not be very accurate, especially sometimes because you can't move, you can't flank enemies, you can't do any of that. So yeah, we are going to use a different version of a Victor rifle instead of a sniper rifle, a standard sniper rifle, if that makes sense. Okay, so Jane Kelly also goes. Not much to be said about this, basically because she is a high-level personnel for us as well, so I'll be sending her out there for this trip. Okay, so Hunter. I'll be looking for some of the troops that have high bond with some others, because I wanted some of them to... Wow! Okay. 2 more swooper. Very high. Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll have to send 2 rookies on the mission as well, because after the last mission, we have tired our entire troops. So basically, we'll be lucky to have a Reaper with us already, and then there is also a marksman who will be our fire support as well, and then we'll have 2 rookies who can shoot and then throw a grenade as well. I will be applying this medkit for Kelly as well as maybe Elena. Usually I would have preferred a grenade on Elena, because she can throw the grenade at the Chosen. and then be 100% sure that it will do some damage, and also because she is a Reaper, she'll do extra damage given that the assassin has the vulnerability against the Reaper. However, because of the strength of blast pad for assassin, this becomes a little bit of a problem. So just switch it out and have her take the other medkit as well. Yeah, I won't want her to be the ones that is throwing grenades in the shadows. So okay, let's check to see if we have set everything up correctly. So we have 3 grenades. We don't have any flashbangs. This could be a problem. Why do I say this? Because there is a certain kind of enemies where shots will be deflected if we don't disorient them. However, we don't have that option. Let's see if we have. We can send. No, we do not. We can send our attack specialist. No, we cannot because he's wounded. Okay. Yeah, if we have the supplies, we could have made a flashbang. However, I decide to opt for 2 medkits. Why do you go for 2 medkits, Brian? Now, because I have this experience when we are facing off the assassin, where that assassin basically crits one of my troops. It won't kill him because if I remember correctly, the Chosen's existence basically guarantees that your troops won't be killed by one hit by the Chosen. However, he will start bleeding out. In that case, it is exactly the 1 medkit that is on that person, and we just can't revive him or even stabilize him. So it becomes a little bit problematic. So every time I play this game in the 3rd mission, I bring 2 medkits instead of 1 to avoid that stupid chance again. But now I'm left with no flashbang. This is just crap. However, this is the best we can set it up. And I hope that is enough for us to do that as well. So let's head out and hope for the best.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Alright, let's hit it.
We just picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it and protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and neutralize all hostile contacts.
Copy that, Central. We are going on Operation Potent Gods. We are heading to the Resistance Haven Independence Cove in New Arctic. We are going to save as many resistance forces as possible and the civilians as well, and then kill all enemy forces. So let's head to it. Let's give them hell.
One of those Chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
So one interesting thing in the all of the retaliation mission, you won't start with your concealment. However, because first we have a marksman. which can use the Phantom as the, well, when the squad is revealed, this soldier remains concealed. And then there is Elena, and then there is Jane Kelly as well, who also has the ability to remain concealed. So we actually have 3 different members that can remain concealed. So pretty good.
Moving out.
Let's move. It's always important that we have some form of scouting to be done instead of just walking blindly into the enemies. Let's
It's
move.
not too far.
Like so. No enemies, huh? Oh, there they are. Yeah, so you can see here, Dan Mother, the woman that is talking with Bradford. We are going to save her. And also, yeah, that is also another reason that we will want to have a medkit available, because if we don't have the medkit available, we can't be, we won't be able to stabilize her. Instead, we will have to just carry her and evac. So that, what that means is we will be one member short, which is not ideal, obviously.
Their clumsy patrol is moving.
Come on!
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Wow, 2 Sith Alkali, huh? Yeah, Sith Alkali, exactly the enemy that I'm talking about. They will deflect the shots even if it hits. This could be a bit of a problem for us, because there are 2 of them. We just have to try and shoot him to death. Not something I envy. 75%, huh? Yeah, let's give it a try. Come on, don't deflect, please. Jesus. Wow! Okay, that, good start, I suppose.
Move forward!
Move in. Well, I mean, give it a try.
Target destroyed!
Okay, no deflection. Perfect. We don't have full cover against that. Yeah, let's see if we can luck out with our shots. That is not going to work. It's just not. Oh god. What am I supposed to do with that? Okay.
I'm at your service. The invaders send a patrol.
Ambush on.
My watch.
Overwatch. Move forward.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Overwatch and Overwatch.
Covering now.
Yep, let's see if I can use the Overwatch to just... Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That was a lucky shot. Oh no. What the hell? Alright, Anonymous. Usually the resistance force will not miss that much. But these guys are a better shot compared to our troops, but... Oh! Nice! Yep, we're coming, we're coming. Don't die on us, please. Do we have a visual? We do not have a visual.
Like
Alright,
the drill,
move forward. Forward. Can we blow you up? No, not in range.
Go. Are you in
Missed.
trouble? Move forward.
Again, not in range. 71. Okay, let's see if we can hit him.
Hostile neutralized.
I don't know what to say. This is actually very lucky
Resistance
for
team
us.
is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Okay. Let's move as quickly as possible. We'll be stabilizing the Den Mother first.
Got it covered.
Before we proceed to the next point. The resistance troopers continue to do good work. Mowing down the attacking enemies like nobody's business. Oh, it's a miss. Wow. Okay. Alright, Kelly, take care of it.
Moving on target.
Stabilize.
Come on, hold on.
So, for the Den Mother, we have like 8 turns, if I remember correctly, to get to her, which is more than enough. You usually won't need that many to actually get to
My life is
her,
in your hands.
unless there are a lot of
Give me
difficult
a minute.
enemies, which I do not expect to. She will appear in the first Retaliation Mission, and yeah, you basically you don't need to worry too much about it, but you still have to have the medkit available to stabilize.
Rolling out.
Stop! Stop killing the civilians already! Nice. They are very good at this. Look at that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. More? Anything more? You wanna... critical hit. Wow, okay. Stun lens are gone. Almost, not quite, almost. Alright, let's see if Elena actually... Oh!
Moving as ordered.
Wrong move.
They have a patrol moving here.
What? Where are they? Can you hit that? I don't think you can. Alright, let's move forward.
As you order, Commander.
Okay, so Jin Kelly does not break concealment. Let's move
I'm all
forward.
over it.
Forward.
Let's have some fun.
Forward.
Faithful, move fast.
Forward.
Move, move. Like we drilled, go.
Yeah. Oh, obviously, we wanted to move as fast as possible to save as many civilians as possible. However, activating more than
Heading out.
more troopers than we can actually handle will have the reverse effect of doing that, because the activated troops, if they are not activated, that group of, let's say, 2 or maybe 3 person, they will only have one of them shooting at the civilians each turn. However, if you activate them, then maybe they, and in the active stance, they will have sometimes 2 or even 3 of them, then it will be 3 shots available for them. Needless to say, that will not be ideal.
Move it!
Okay, let's see if we can luck out on this shot. I don't know why. This playthrough, it is ridiculously lucky for us. Haha!
Alien patrol.
Infiltrator! Now, at the end of the last cutscene, you can see that there is like a Sandman growing out from the civilians. There are the infiltrators here with the Advent mod. You actually get this ISP infiltrator. They have like a melee attack and then also fire weapons as well. Very dangerous enemies to deal with. Sometimes if you get too close, you are not aware that they are there, and then they just pop out and you do not have any action points to try to kill them. You then will get hit by their melee, and then it will be bad.
Move it! Secure the zone!
I think one of the gripes for many in this game is that of the that of this kind of enemy where they just walk right up and then they just get meleeed to death. The troops.
Hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Yeah, excellent. Soldiers wounded 1. All right, Elena, let's make a photo of it. That actually works. Okay. Okay, marksman. All right. I believe. Yep.
With a mug like that, you might get Advent to surrender after all.
MVP was a rookie. What can I say? Perfect. Very good. So we rescued the den modder, and we also secured a lot of the civilians. We actually locked out on a lot of shots. I would be very honest with you. 42% of shots usually is basically 0%. There is not much of a difference to that. And also, there are 2 kinds of retaliation mission. One of them is this kind, where there are troopers on the site defending the civilians, and they can help you kill some of the enemies.
Standing. You can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
But then there are some like and then there are the other kind of retaliation mission where they have significantly less number of civilians for you to save, and also because if you fail to save like 6 of them, then you would fail that mission and you would lose the region. If I remember correctly, you have to spend intels to do scans again. If I if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. So failing a retaliation mission, not good. However, this time we're very lucky. So there's that. Okay, we got our first field medic. Perfect. And another rookie, the Sapper. Nice. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Separate explosive ordnance. The separate capacity for explosive mayhem increases with experience. They are equipped with the grenade launcher. They can also carry additional explosives as well. Very, very good. They also throw the grenades a lot further and have a larger explosive radius as well. Very, very good to have in your team. I consider a Sapper to be one of the elements of the core team. So I will basically be having like a tech support, basically to disorient and crowd control abilities, shut down mechs, disorient organic enemies, and then there is the Sapper, which is for cover destruction and explosive area effect damage, and then there is also the Scouts. They can be like Jane Kelly, they can be the Ripper, or maybe a Marksman if they are built correctly. So these three are the most important part of a core squad, and then maybe a medic as well, which is also very important. And but usually it's not part of the core. The core actually, of course, I forgot. Assault infantry. A close combat specialist can use a shotgun, can use melee, is capable of going forward and be standing on the front line. Another very important core team members as well. They can finish off enemies when other people can't shoot through the cover, things like that. So yeah, I mean, right, for the moment, it all feels very good. We also have the Den Mother as well, which is field support. She will be having her unique marksman rifle. It's not a marksman rifle, it's an assault rifle as well. A more powerful variant of it. So once we obtain and once we have the Den Mother recover from her wounds, we'll have another top tier field support for us as well. So very excited. Very good. So yeah, Rainer Moraes, the Den Mother, Soldier awarded. This is also part of the modifications as well. You do not get the Den Mother in the base game. She basically just dies in the story. However, because obviously people just love her, so they made a modification where you can go and rescue her, and we did. So yeah, fun. Alright, Tigan says Faceless Autopsy, of course. Stun Lancer and Prius. So you can see here, that's why I speak about the importance of getting the squad size 1 before the Retaliation Mission. If you have like just 4 members of them, and imagine you just get 4 of them and 1 or even maybe 2 of them are rookies. How bad could that be when you're fighting these kind of enemies? You know, Evan Prius, no joke, no joke. Stun Lancer, no joke. Everything is no joke.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Thank you. It's the troops that is what matters the most.
Commander, having these 2 soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Excuse me. Alright, so you can see here, Jane Kelly has... Alright, no, not here.
I never got around to asking you, Doctor, but what exactly did you do before the invasion?
At one time, I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques. Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics. I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of, for better or worse.
And I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Yep, Tigan. Alright, Soldier Bonds. So you can see here we can bond Jane Kelly with Accurate the Marksman. I'm not sure I would be doing that. They are both play the scout role instead of you know, yeah, they are both on scout position, so I won't be pairing them. You usually only need one scout to proceed, and I also see right now that Jane Kelly would be able to pair with Pons, which is a sapper, as I mentioned before. A scout and then a cover destruction specialist will be one of the cornerstones for a solid team, so I will instead try to pair Jane Kelly with Pons. Once they have they go on more missions, they are going to grow in the cohesion and be able to bond with each other. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad nobody got hurt in that mission. It could end badly, like that Sith Acolyte. They throw the the lightsaber. That lightsaber can one-shot most of our troops. Not good, not good. Okay, all right, not yet. I believe we are on rookies, so we continue to scan there.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Thank you. So yeah, there is this Resistance monthly report. We'll get our monthly supply income, where we will have to spend some time to scan for it in order to obtain the $200. And you also have the summary of the past month's activities as well. So
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Yep. So yeah, we have a UFO hunting the Avenger. If the hunt is successful, we will have a Avenger defending mission. Another tough mission. You have to defend certain areas from your enemies entering, and then you have to send troops forward to destroy a certain alien relay, if I remember correctly, and then retreat before ending the mission. So yeah, this one not so good. And then the aliens are on high alert, making it harder for XCOM to catch them unaware. So the status is preparing. Once they are completed or is unimpeded, which means if we don't get the guerrilla ops that stops this kind of this particular dark event, or that we choose not to go on the mission that is related to this dark event, it will be it will apply to a certain period of time. And yeah, this one is also very bad vigilance. The aliens are on high alert, making it harder for XCOM to catch them unaware. Basically, they have a larger spotting areas for our concealment troops, making it very hard for us to scout and to destroy them effectively. This one, if we have the chance, we'll be able to we will opt to counter it
Commander,
if we can.
The factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
So these are the faction orders that I've talked about. Lightning Strike, units gain +3 mobility for the first 2 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. As long as these orders are in the active place, they will benefit the XCOM as well. So for this, I think the resistance communication is almost up, if I remember correctly. So we don't need this just yet, because once we research the resistance communications, we'll have +2 resistance contact, where we can connect with 2 more areas. However, once we reach that, obviously there will be more areas to connect to, and if we need to, then we'll have to expand our resistance contact as well. However, I don't expect us to use up all our resistance contact this month, so no thanks. I'll be putting this one up there and continue.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support.
So this is the covert actions I'm talking about. We can send different soldiers to help with the different factions in some of the missions they are carrying out, and some of them each of them give us a
this
different
operation is going to
kind of
require some
reward.
field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Yes, sir. So you can see here, rescue soldiers, Guadi, Praetor-Mux. We'll be going on this one first. Once the resistance ring is complete, we are going to be freely able to send soldiers on missions one at a time. You can't conduct more than 1 covert actions at a time, but right now we have a freebie, so to speak, and the choice would be to save Praetor-Mux. I believe that if Praetor-Mux continue to remain imprisoned, the Chosen will gain increasing knowledge and eventually catch up with the Avengers, and they can have sabotaging events where they can take away some of our resources, or maybe even launch a Chosen assault against the Avenger, which is the harder version of the Avenger defense mission as well. So yeah, no thanks. I will I will send people out to do that. We can send rookies, it's fine. I don't think there is a problem. There is no chance of being ambushed for this mission, so alright, let's see. I can't see it here. I was thinking maybe we can send people that have bonds with each other. 36 will, that is very low. Swoop, huh? Let's see. 38, 50, 46. That's fine. Yeah, let's do it like that. Confirm action. Begin action.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Yep. Yes.
Avenger
We want the
plotting
money.
new course.
We want to build stuff, so we want the money. Okay. Thank you. Oh my god.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Yeah, so resistance comms available for us. Oh my god. It kept the inspired. It was not supposed to be like that. Okay, I mean,
I will begin
sure.
our research.
Alright, that is very strange. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal. Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Okay, so at the start of the game, getting rookies is basically like getting supplies, because for each recruits you want to have, it's like 25 supplies, and of course you can always spend supplies to get them. However, if we can scan them, scan for the rookies at the start of the game, it is I mean, it's useful. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, okay. Operation Wolfstorm Sabotage Transmitter. Easy, 81 intel. Increase detection radar of all enemies. So you can see here, if we go on this guerrilla ops, we can counter the dark event by stopping it on its track. So we can stop them from having the vigilance, which is very good. Okay, so in the next video, I will be going on to this Operation Wolfstorm, but for now, I will be
I
editing
suppose
this.
since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Oh!
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
Okay, I'll not be ending the video here. Let's check out, because we send some of our rookies onto the covert actions, they get some experience, and for rookies, basically all kinds of covert actions will get them to squad D
Telling
level.
the crew to stay away from the Advent lead rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Yeah. Alright, let's promote soldiers. Yes, combat engineer. So you can see here they have the hand gadget. Where is it? Yeah, heavy armaments ability, use of garnet, a combination of flamethrower and mini rocket launcher. So you have the one-time use of the rocket launcher, and then also the flamethrower. You can see here gain blaster padding. I don't believe that it completely nullifies any explosion damage. However, it will mitigate some of them, I believe. Yeah, so pretty good. Very heavy fire, fire support kind of troopers for us, and also you can use the incinerator as well. Particularly good against multiple lost or the zombies that we have fought before. Sometimes you'll be thinking, hey, it seems very easy to get rid of, but then sometimes they amass to a very large number, and you just have to have someone who can just poof and then just burn them all. And also because the flamethrower actually do extra damage against the lost, so they are very good at doing that. Pretty good. Alright, next one, Hunter. What will you be? Oh my god, Field Alchemist. Another flamethrower carrier. This one does not carry a gun of any kind. Instead, they will be using the flamethrower. They are especially used for fighting the lost. In my previous testing, I don't have a lot of experience using them because they are kind of rare, and also I'm not sure what kind of missions I send them on. Obviously, if there are lost in the description, or maybe even there is like the Horde kind of mission where all the enemies is just the lost. There is no one else unless there is a chosen appearing. Otherwise, there will be nobody else. It's basically just all zombies all the way. Then I'll be able to send this Field Alchemist on the mission. Otherwise, I'm not so sure what I can do with them. Obviously, their abilities hinges on some of the fire support, or maybe even getting some of the, you can see here, Medi Spray, healing targets in a cone or whatever. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I will figure it out. And if you have any idea how to use effectively this field alchemist or flamethrower in general, do let us know in the comments. Much discussions will be appreciated. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we have 2 missions. I think in the next video I will be able to complete both of the missions. We'll be going on to the guerrilla ops for countering the dark event, and also because we have done the covert actions, we have unlocked the missions for saving Playtown mugs. It will be a short mission, a very different kind of missions compared to the usual missions where you just eliminate enemies all the way. So yeah, it'll be fun, and there is a little bit of a difference to the monotone of just eliminating your enemies as well. So it's a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed it very much. Again, I hope that you have enjoyed this video as well. I have set this up for a bit of time, and see. So let me know in the comments. Do you think this is good? It's good, Brian. It's not good, Brian. What the hell are you doing, Brian? Whatever. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you have any suggestions? And also that do you enjoy the series? What do you think about this Star Wars take on the XCOM 2 as well? So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Brian, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.